This is what you've been given. Nuke on the cards now. We take a look at the first map of play, and we're ready to get this one underway. There's not going to be any Josh Nissan in the server tonight, so you can go ahead and scratch your head on that one, but I'll tell you that Marky will be there in his stead. Liquid, you might know him, you might recognize him, and moreover, let's see what they can do here as we pick things up on Nuke.
Yeah, we're getting straight into the swing of things. No messing around. None of this analyst standing around. I mean, there aren't even any analysts. No, none of these people standing around.
People stop talk.
Saying words. Yeah, people stop talk, start game. Because we get right into the pistol. And Grim going to be locking down ramp. He's here all alone, but he does have a liege ready and waiting to come in to rotate if needed.
It's good this is a slow pistol round because the tunes, they're fading out. Right time as we set up for this A take. Chaos looking to dive out the door by the looks of things. Nade for Vanity. He's going to be leading the charge here for Chaos, and he's got experience there as well, so let's see what they can bring to the table. Quick kill for Stewie. John G dropped, and he's going to try and hide inside the smoke, unable to, as these T's flood down the vents into B.
Yeah, a little bit of a misplay there from Team Liquid. They let him down the vents. They ultimately let him down into lower. And unless they can stop this bomb plant, this is already going to be a successful round here for Chaos.
Oh, Grim, he tried to, but gets there just a little bit late. However, this B site is now compromised, and Zepp is doing what he can. Ooh, he's actually doing quite a lot with this Glock. And onto it on the four. Almost the ace, but not quite. 1v2 for Twists. We've seen him win these before, and this might be another one added onto the tally. Runs out of ammo, but both players in the same boat. Twists just running the gauntlet for the kit. And now, tapping that bomb, tries to bait the peak. Vanity on the corner. Twist needs to land it, and he can't. The Chaos, they're going to grab that pistol round as they get off to a nice little start here.
Yeah, that's one thing we're talking about that Trace mentioned coming into this game that I think is a really good point. Yeah, okay, you may lose your famed IGL, right, who's led these players to so much success, but these players on their own are here for a reason. They have great individuals. Marky, as an addition, is a very talented player, and Leaf and Zeppa have really been proving themselves in these last few months as well as young additions to this lineup. So right there, seeing that 4K coming through for Zeppa should not be a surprise. These guys are very, very skilled players, and Liquid, it's not going to be free, but a liege, maybe it is for him. He's found a kill outside. John G dropped as he tries to cross, and the rest of Chaos are going to run the gauntlet down on ramp.
But it makes sense to say that, you know, Steel kind of led Chaos to the water.
Yeah, maybe, and now they're here to drink Trace.
And now they have to kind of drink it on their own, basically.
There's a lot of Liquid in the server.
A lot of Liquid. In fact, 4 alive in this round still. Big ups to Elige. He does have his Deagle activated in the first part of this round. That might go a long way. However, with that bomb planted, they're going to try to do some cleaning up here. A little bit of housekeeping even. Grim, the only one left alive. He's got the scout. But ultimately, it doesn't matter. He actually
that was a
tagged him up there. That was actually pretty close.
Very, very close. Grim, so damn fast. But that's what you can expect from an El Clasico such as this, right? Chaos getting off to this 2-0 start. They overcome the pistols and armor, and now things, you know, it should be easy street, really, in this round at least. And we all love things being easy, so let's see if Chaos can just overwhelm these pistols, as we're all kind of expecting.
Yeah, that El Clasico, man, it's something. I tell you, every time it comes around, it is something else. It's a real treat, Hugo.
Yes, indeed, Trace, and it's a fast A in this round. Liquid, they have no one here, only Stewie in heaven. Main player smoked off, and that's Twist as he gets spammed back too. So a free bomb plant and about as much contest as you can imagine in a round like this where Liquid have nothing to show. Looking for exits with the Deagles, perhaps, but I don't think they're going to be given a whole lot. 2 coming in from heaven. Vanity chasing, and he's found Nap outside as well, getting tagged by the Deag. He's gone. But when you lose a MAC-10, it's not the end of the world, is it, Trace?
Nah, I mean, you know, just, you know, kind of tie your things down. You won't lose them. That's the one thing I learned about it all. Anyway, pretty standard round here, as you can expect. The utility, the weapons, it's not there for Liquid. And, you know, in their wildest dreams, it's just Nasty Nap hanging out in the big garage by himself at the end of the round. So we see a third go up on the board for Chaos. And a strong start. But now's where things get a little pesty, if you will.
Fine choice of words, Trace. Thank you.
Well, I'm just saying, you know, this is where things really get kind of tested. The might really gets tested of Chaos. You know, Liquid's going to have guns. I don't know what you were thinking, but I can assure you it was not that.
Oh, well then, we got the first fire round coming in, don't we, for Liquid? And speaking of getting a little testy, Hugo, do you want to take this round?
Cough buttons now getting used far too much. Oh dear.
Oh my
Good
goodness.
to have you back, Trace. 3-0 for Chaos. A fast A again. Twist, he's got the Mac 10. It's not going to last long. Jonji with the double entry. Good flashbangs for Chaos. Keep Liquid blind and underwater, as this might have to be a save immediately. There's no kit. There's no one in the site. Elite has a chance to fly up vent, but that's committing yourself. And Zepp is tucked as well in a great position to deal with this. No way Liquid can get back in. They're already, pulling out of the site.
It's over.
It's done.
Pack it up. Liquid, go home. It's over. I'm just kidding. But they are going to hold on to these 3 weapons, potentially. Look at this. It's like Jonji knew he was on camera, went over there and sprayed the corpse on the ground. All right, well, fair enough.
Sending a message.
5 alive. Vanity making 1 pass to the site, make sure there's no silly buggers going on.
Yeah, man, but that's very important, and they're going to get this 4-0 Trace. But as you say, right, they keep 5 alive, and that's a very important little take-home message there for Chaos. Their money's building up. Things are getting scary already, and Liquid, they haven't really been given a lot of room thus far. There we go. Nailed it, man. Yeah, we're getting there. It's a slow build-up. I'm similar to Liquid in that sense, and here they go in with another buy. We have rifles across the board this time around, so it should be a bit more exciting. No more twists on a Mac 10. No more of that. A chance to actually hold this site down with full utility behind it.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Yeah, there's more than a chance. This is where I think if you're Liquid, you're very much hinging on getting your first round here and now. You get this buy back under your belt, but in the follow-up, you might not be so fortunate, right? With 3 players all out of money, even with the loss bonus maxing out.
I can't help but to wonder if Mr. Josh Nissan is watching on right now. And what he's thinking, what he's saying, how he's feeling. Steel, if you are watching, let me know, man. Let me know. Wall of smokes outside for Chaos Esports. They're going to have just one lonely player crossing by himself in the form of Jonji. Everybody else stacked up there towards the squeaky door. Vanity walking out right into the crosshairs of Twist. He's almost able to make it a double. But that's going to leave a little bit of a void here in this upper site. Grim had to hold on for dear life. 3v3. Naf's still in the big garage. His favorite place to hang out.
Jonji's heard him too. Jonji knows that he's crossed in that side. He got so much control outside to get down towards B initially. Elige, he's being held by Zeppa, and the AK better than the M4. Simple maths, it's Naf alone in a very difficult clutch. He's getting wrapped by Jonji. He's even been spotted getting back towards Secret by the looks of things. And that's a nice little play for Chaos, right? They know exactly how Liquid like to set up in the yard. They give away a lot of control. And with the AWP not being there yet, there's no one fighting the cross. Naf is just tucked back garage like he often does, and that not only lets Jonji drop B, which adjusts the rotations for Liquid, giving Chaos a fairly easy accessible A site, but then Jonji even doubles back and keeps Naf trapped in the garage. There's no getting out right now for Liquid. This is an excellently called T side for Chaos.
Yeah, and let's really kind of hone in on that too, because I mean, we go into that round, we say, okay, if you're Liquid, you're kind of hinging on this one. You need this round to get things started in this half. Well, you didn't get it. And now you're looking at a scout. You got another SMG on Grim. This is not necessarily where you want to be if you're Team Liquid, but for Chaos, they're riding high, sitting pretty.
Yeah, this is a very, very good start, and there's absolutely no denying that, right? Jonji even wrapping the smoke in this round. Does have Elige dead to rights. Stewie going up above the smokes.
Right.
Well, he's all right for now, isn't he? Jonji sees some feet. He's gonna go in after them, and he doesn't actually get anything from it. I thought there was going to be a bit of an altercation there. Stewie on this scout, trying to give something for Liquid to hold on to in this round, but he's not able to lock down the ramp room, and so this B site crumbles. They're going to start to rotate players in now. The bomb plant looking to come through, and it should be safeguarded by these players in window. Zepp is off to an absolutely flying start in this game. And that's the thing, right? I think coming into this Chaos, they're in a better spot than some might have hoped. Like, yeah, you've lost Steel, which is going to suck, but this is still a team looking to rise up, and it's still a team with not much to lose and everything to gain. But in this round, it's come down to a 1v1. Leaf at ramp. He has not been discovered yet, and so as a result, this round he should have it dead to rights. Twist is looking for him. Well, he finds him, but sadly, there's no time for Team Liquid.
6-0. Chaos really doing it to him right here.
Yeah, it's worth noting, as you say, Harry, right? Like, this is a team that has risen through the ranks despite constant roster changes. Just look at the history of these guys, right? Like, Smooya, in and out, Infinite, in and out, Whippy, in and out. Like, they've had so many roster changes this year alone that it's impressive that they've even been this consistent and actually been able to improve. So, yeah, what's another roster change at this point? Screw it. Let's just keep doing it until we win. 6-0, and Liquid, they're down, but they're not necessarily out. Naf's got this AWP, and this is the big buy we were waiting for. It's taken 7 rounds to get here. Marky on the AWP. He's going to go for the door pick quick, and he's lost it. Naf is ready for that fight, and he's going to go back for more. The flick through the smoke of the molly, and Vanity's gone as well. Double kill for Naf, and that's exactly what we needed. Great shot for Jonji. Elise couldn't even see him above the smoke, and with main cut off, that gives all the room in the world for Jonji to start wrapping yard. He knows this AWP is inner, and so he can go towards Hell, Heaven, try and get this ramp flank onto Stewie. Another smoke coming out through. Where is that for? It's just to push him towards blue. He's going to walk right through it here with a flashbang as well. Chaos with a lot of ground, but they are still a man down.
Yeah. Something that's already interesting, right, is that we're seeing Naf taking this AWP from the get-go. You know, we saw that in Stewie's hands a hell of a lot in those grand finals. It felt like a lot of the time he was taking it over Naf. And that's one of the things, right? I think it just comes, I think it's like mood dependent. Like if you're struggling with the rifles, you feel like you can step up with the AWP. It feels like that's how they're doing it. But maybe we have Naf donning this AWP even more over Stewie now. That's something that's going to be interesting to keep an eye on over the duration of Pro League. Bit of utility getting dropped into B, but it's not a B play. The bomb is still waiting back in lobby, and Jonji is wrapping up here into heaven. The only downside is that Team Liquid, they were more than ready for this. Naf has actually just looked away from the lobby, and now back into the lobby. Timing is everything here, and Leaf is trying to find a good set of timing, but he can't, and Twist is just going to best him straight up. Naf now, he's been waiting all around for this kill to come his way, and it actually gets the better of him. Xeppaa in a very, very tough situation here.
Where'd he go?
15 seconds. He's going to try and run the gauntlet down to B, but the problem is that Stewie 2K is already here, locked and loaded, ready to go.
You got to insta-stick, and there's just no time.
Yeah, all he's got to do, if Stu just engages, that's pretty much a done deal. So, yeah. Engaging is one part, winning your engagement, and then ultimately the body falling through the floor. Didn't know that was possible right there, but I suppose you learn something new every day. Isn't that right, Harry? Off what?
Off the edge. Oh. Into the water.
Off gets, yeah.
Off gets too.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's pretty cool.
Door bait as well, I like that. That even like guarantees Xeppaa's not going to try and stick it. Not that Stewie cares, he's going for the fight regardless, but...
Yeah, because I mean, even if he loses that duel, it's still ball game.
Yeah.
By ball game, I mean Liquid pick up their first of the game. First round, that is.
Whoa!
Bit of a spray here from outside. Marky on top of what you might call marshmallow. We'll call it big rock. Red rock, even.
What are we calling it?
Oh,
I call it silo.
Big rock, marshmallow,
big red
silo,
rock. It's like
red
Mars.
rock.
Yeah, dude, red.
That's some
red.
old school cool right there, Trace.
You know, I keep it old school for life. OS for life, so.
Old school for an old man now. Although some know him as the boy of NA, so...
Yeah, not really entirely sure where that one came from. But it did just kind of squeak out of something red once.
The boy of NA. And Elige, he could easily be dubbed the exact same thing. He's here holding down the garage. And boy, oh boy, he's only good for one. Leaf is instantly going to get the better of him. Grim even bested by Jonji, and this A site is looking delicious. It's ripe for the taking. Up here in heaven is Naf, but his attention is going to be divided between outside and heaven. And Stewie there at least gets the information that someone is coming Naf's way, but maybe they weren't expecting it to be so damn quick. Twist is trying to hold off this oncoming onslaught at the A site, but he can't best Xeppaa, who still is having an absolutely monumental game, 13-3.
Looking hot to trot, Xeppaa. You are exactly right. With 2 kills in round number 8. Does his part, to say the very least.
Yeah, Jonji's had some lovely little lurks in this game as well, right? Not just outside, but holding back onto the lobby. It's been nice to see him here as well. There's so many players moving to, well, the game that shall not be named.
Oh, I thought you were going to call it Valorant, but all right.
So, you know, it's nice to see these Chaos boys sticking around. Most of them, at least. That's not a diss on Steel, like, obviously, different situation.
Then what was it?
I don't know, more of a statement. Vanity, fast ramp AWP, he's going to get traded by a leech. That's
That was
the
the
bomb.
bomb.
Oh, dear.
no.
Vanity.
Not like this.
Still holding down ramp. He's got Naf nearby, and between them, they've got this round dead to rights. My word. Jonji, what can he do? 1v4, and he might get the better of a Liege. Now, Naf has suddenly realized, like, maybe I should not have just left my teammate there. But he did, and that's what happened. And now we're in a 1v3.
Fires off a shot, switches over to the AWP, and, well, hasn't necessarily grabbed the bomb yet. So there's a lot of fiddling around here with this, if you will. He's got a smoke and nade in his pocket. About 45 seconds to work with. What's he going to do? Throw the op up and away.
I think I
Try to throw it all away.
Is he cool?
He's
Big
trying
brain.
to fake the drop.
Big
there.
brains right there, Hugo. You would understand.
Yeah. He then drops anyway. Grim is going to get the kill regardless. So, yeah, man, that was pretty cool. Like a nice little getting weapons out the map situation.
Kind of cool, yeah. Nonetheless, that Molotov absolutely ruined Chaos right there.
It just comes down to the bomb, right? The second the bomb is lost out ramp, even though Vanity gets the pick, he gets a 1-for-1 trade, and that's fine usually, but then Chaos go, well, whatever our plan is, forget it. We have to dedicate our entire round to getting this bomb back under control. And yeah, Liquid, they'd already heavy rotated. They had 2 players there, the AWP as well. There was just never a good way for Chaos to get out of that alive. So, bit of an unfortunate start to that one. That could be how Liquid get back into this map.
Naf back on the AWP. Something we're seeing a very nice trend of here. Flash coming out. It's from the top of Hut, but Jonesy's able to respond. 2 MAC-10 kills. This round swinging back and forth. Vanity and Jonesy the only ones alive for Chaos. Jonesy's found himself some real estate inside the site. That's going to come to the deficit of Elise who falls. Now just fighting underneath Heaven. Finally, they're able to turn on him and put an end to that. What could have turned out of control real quick. Naf barely escapes with his life on 2 HP. Another round for Liquid. They stack 3 up.
I like the force. These A crunches have been really good for Chaos. Grim gets fully blinded, but Twist is like, just chill, man. Just hold the angle. I got you. Covers up with 2. Jonji with a triple entry. Can't convert the spray to Naf right above him. A difficult shot. And Naf comes in to save the day, close the round for Liquid. And yeah, now it's the build, right? It's off the back of the bomb loss. And Liquid are starting to get rounds. They're not clean, though, so no money left. And Chaos, even though this one shouldn't be a problem, they're going to run right through the ramp smoke. Stewie's there, ready and waiting. He's going to get 3, a lead to close, and Stewie assists on the other 2. So a lot of ADR in that round. Liquid find 4. It's to be expected. Now the buy for Chaos again, and this is another crucial swing round for the money, especially on their side, but even on Liquid's too, who have only got that 1 4 alive round to really be proud of. Oh, lovely little spray. We're seeing lots of early flashes through those top windows for Chaos, lots of different variations. So trying to catch a player out in that top site, but Elige was already back in main, so he never saw anything. He never got flashbanged and just able to spam the vent and drop Zeppa, trying to get lower. 14 and 7. It's finally been shut down out of a round early. That's a good feeling for Liquid.
That was a good grenade, too. Lands right at Jonesy's head level. Does significant damage. Pretty much all of Chaos out here ready to cross. They do have the wall of smokes up, but they've got to be careful. Elige just hanging out, shooting them through the smoke. Trade comes through. Jonesy has a reply. We're down to a 4v3. It's Leaf, Marky, and Jonesy, and they're going to be making their way through the back halls. 2 towards Decon with the bomb. Stewie 2K already in the site and lower. This could pose a really, really big problem. Naf comes through with his AWP, and no matter what, there's not going to be a bomb plant today. No, sir, unless Jonesy can do something miraculous right here. 25 HP, 1 versus 3 with an AK in his hands. He's just trying to draw a little bit of attention somewhere else. They've got him pretty much locked in there, and the bomb in the site. As for the fight, Stewie comes out on top. He's going to get pincered either way, and we look at a 5th round on the board for Team Liquid. Albeit started slow, but are starting to crawl back into this game. The ESL Pro League, that is.
Season 12, NA.
That is correct.
Harry's here too.
Yeah, man, I'm really liking Naf on this AWP. You know, we always knew he could bring a hell of a lot on it, and you know, since we've had him locking it down towards outside, he's been denying a lot of presence here for Chaos, and a lot of these outside plays have been struggling. And then even if you don't have Naf with like a good angle, you've got someone like Elise you can rotate in to help out. Now it looks like it's going to be another one of these fast A plays for Chaos, and well, this time things haven't gotten off to the most incredible of starts, but there's Marky and Vanity left alive. Lige, stuck in the smoke, gets bested by Vanity. And now a 2-on-2. This was only pistols. This is where Stewie needs to take this whole round by storm, and he certainly could. No one is even considering this wraparound. Marky, actually, they're both going to turn on him. But it doesn't matter. Losing Vanity leaves a 2 HP Marky in the hot seat, and he has opened up with one. It's only Naf left. Down to the clutch, and Naf is going to land the shot. Does it with the AWP as well. It's a little bit ballsy, but it does work. It's 6 on the board for Liquid, and they have recovered graciously from how this game began.
And they're just so lucky that Naf is such an alpha, and he just gets in there at the end of the round, and he just gets his feet wet. You know what I mean?
Soaking, right?
Just absolutely disgusting scenes right here.
Poor Elise, man. Poor Elise. Look at this. He walks through like A and he walks into the main smoke that's behind him. But because of how the smoke blooms, it's like only catching him in the face and he's fully blind. He can't see a thing. It doesn't look like he's even in the smoke, but oh boy, that's got to be annoying. This top site hold finally gets like crushed as well. Twists and Grim have had a lot of great crossfires and you know, spread a lot of damage across many players. They get overwhelmed by Marky's P250. But it's not going to be enough for Chaos to win the round. Only a bomb plant that facilitates the further buy in this one. And the money for Liquid is far from luscious too. They've spent a lot here, and they've already used most of their grenades as well. Naf, bringing this AWP outside late is the right call to make. Chaos are here with 4. Marky's on top. Naf just misses the timing, but he's hit the shot. Very quick stuff. Sees another one as well above the silo on the red rock. And Naf, he's hanging around. He wants a little bit more for his money.
Understandably so.
Oh, he was so ready for that. Just holding in between both spots, ready to flick to whoever, and he's going through. Naf's looking for even more, man. He is looking...
I told you, alpha.
Yeah, this is alpha mentality right now from Naf. The A in the middle isn't part of the nasty ass fanfare. It's actually alpha that it stands for, and here he is. Still looking to do damage. Vanity left to move back into the lobby just to try and open up some new avenues here for Chaos. But Naf is the man who closes doors to them outside. You see Marky there. And now locked in a fight, but Marky's already gone wide and is going to get the better of him. So now this A split looking to come through. And Marky, with even more entries to give, has carved quite the path into this A bomb site.
Time though, 15, they got to go. Down the vent, Marky's so blind, he doesn't realize where he is, but he's still surviving, still standing, and his teammate can plant as Marky kills the rotations. That's a third from the man. And now Stewie coming in from ramp. Marky's not going to be able to assist. Vanity's stuck, but he will fight his way out. Another round for Chaos. They get it done on this B bomb site. 8 to their name. This is an excellent T side right now. And despite Naf's shenanigans with the AWP in yard, he'll no longer be able to perform them here and now. It's back to the scout.
Just at the end of the first half of play here between Chaos and Liquid. I say first half of play, I do mean that because this is a best of 3. We're going to be going to overpass after this map concludes, but we're going to have that second half. Liquid are going to have to bounce back regardless. This buy not looking so strong here in this last round. Elise decides to get a little aggressive with the outside smoke. He's got a FAMAS playing real close. Then I ultimately look at this and I say, well, you know what? Liquid don't have any kits, and they've got Nap on head armor and a scout. So let's see how this one pans out, Harry.
Oh, it's almost awkward for Elise. And even though he's got that one kill, he is now very, very trapped. But Naf has just saved the day. Top silos dealt with. Elise, okay, didn't need to walk into the gun there. But John G, ready and waiting outside, has got another trade here. So gives them a kind of doable round. But one by one, these peaks are coming in. And the numbers are getting thinned out for Chaos. Naf, with the scout, it's not quite as meaty as the AWP, but he's already put up one with it. What's he able to do? He knows that there's someone here.
I'll tell you what an alpha would do. He's going to hit the shot.
Well, you weren't wrong. He lands the tag. It's not quite the killing blow, but that's softened up John G outside.
The love tap.
Is there any more love to give from Naf? Oh, there is. He's just dishing it out, mate.
Another one.
That was another tag through the
was.
wall. Oh my goodness,
goodness,
Naf
what an
doesn't
alpha.
miss. My word.
And
The
the bomb
bomb's
down.
dropped. Naf, can he finish the job? This would be nuts. He might do it. There's Naf with every single kill that comes his way outside. And Team Liquid, they find another before the half draws to a close. But that's all from this first half of play. There's still even more Counter-Strike right around the corner, so don't you go anywhere.
Come over here, swears like no career. Swear you got no idea, seen you have no career. Take a good look in the mirror, they need to know that I'm here. Don't you act like it ain't clear, yeah. Push start, ayy, ball so hard, ayy. Raise the bar, ayy, turn into a star, ayy. Play my part, yeah, I aim too far. I do it big, I keep it large, okay, live it up. This fake, better give it up. Young, but I feel like I've seen enough. Numbers going up, better keep it up. Ain't slowing down, better live it up. About too hard, ayy. What about too hard? Ayy. What about too hard? Ayy. About too hard.
Well, we are back. Would you believe that? Team Liquid and Chaos going at it in a best of three. Boy, oh boy, it must be the El Clasico. Well, not really. I don't want to rub that one in too far. But we are ready to kick off this season of ESL Pro League. That's EPL Season 12 coming at you thick and fast. And we are here with the second half. 8-7. And that's right, Chaos have been putting it to them. They did it all in the first half. Still have us asking ourselves, Sarah, why are you leaving me?
Oh, she is back. I've heard the news, Trace. That is good news indeed. Maybe she's not leaving us after all. We'll have to wait and see. Right now, it's Liquid pulling a bit of a comeback in the first half. And, oh, they want to repeat Chaos's best efforts. It's the fast A take. Marky finding one before he's traded. Zeppa tapping away. He's been very good today.
Okay.
And he's got three. Oh, boy. Stewie going back to the lobby. Does kill John G on the flank, but Zeppa might be after all four. He's got him. Dead to rights.
Peace out, Cub Scouts. Team Liquid. I think the word I'm looking for is trounced on that round.
man, like Zeppa looks absolutely nuts. Look at him go. He's just out in the open taking fights. Like, this isn't how Counter-Strike is meant to work at this level. Stewie tries to get out of there, like tries to run for the hills, and Zeppa still hunts him down. I don't know, man. This is an exciting little matchup we got on our hands.
Yeah.
They can't spell El Clasico without Team Liquid. So here it is, Grim and the Glock and such outside. Twist has even got a little deagle. Jonji, he's ripe for a deagling. What's gonna happen? The answer? Nothing. Complete silence. They're trying to boost for a bit of vision down into Secret. I like this. Gives you just that extra inch, and that could sometimes make all the difference here for Twists.
Twist could have that reach, but does he have the twist needed? You've got to ask yourself. It's going to be Jonji that sticks it to him.
Bit of a slaughter. Zeppa with a third. Oh dear, getting messy, but drop down the vent for Stewie. Oh, there's already someone here. Jonji's in hot pursuit, and pursue he shall, 10-7. Doubling back off of these stairs, and Chaos on double digits, man. Liquid, again, they had to come back in the first half, so this is no surprising situation to be in, but both pistols and the conversions going the way of Chaos, it means this is going to be a very hard map for Liquid. It is Chaos's pick, right? So that's kind of what we can expect in this series, but to see them win it to open the gates would be really exciting. Liquid, what do you got for us, boys? Twists on the Galil, AKs elsewhere, and enough util to make magic happen.
You know, let's be real with ourselves, too. You look at that first half of play, it wasn't a half where Liquid were commanding it and it was super back and forth. Liquid had to get back in the game. They were pretty out of it there for a little while. He was down 6-0 at one point, and they decided they finally want to put a round up. Now look at them. 7 rounds total.
Yeah, man, it's crazy
Math.
how that happens. And here they are, like, slow walking outside. They're doing this little creeping smoke wall that goes down. Oh, well, Grim does not fare well. But Naf is a little bit angry at that one, and so he gets some revenge, leaving us back into a 4-on-4. Vanity is still holding down here in Hell. Armored only a P250. Now, on the back of losing outside, a lot of teams respond by trying to retake this this like hut area and lobby control, and we do slowly see Chaos kind of leaning that way. But right now, no one is even considering the Heaven Wrap, and this could be an absolute disaster for Marky in the bomb site. Nap as well, holding. Ooh. Don't know how Zeppa wins that one. I don't think he ever should have done. And now the flashes go in, but that's actually given Marky like a warning sign that these players were here. And it's only Stewie left in the blink of an eye. He drops down into the B site. He's going to try and run to get this bomb down. Drops a Molotov behind him, just as the old middle finger to Chaos to give him that timing to get the bomb planted. But he's still all alone in this 1v2.
Oh, the instant repeat. He's just turned his back as well, but he might have tucked in the cubby just in time. Leaf isn't rushing this one. He's waiting for his teammate to come through that open door. Vanity making a lot of noise. He's going to go for a shot. Stewie fires, and he's got the kill, but now he's trapped, and he doesn't know that Leaf is right above him with the MP9. Just enough time to get that retake going. And Chaos, I like the patience, right? Vanity basically sacrifices himself for the cause, but the cause is good as Chaos pick up another round.
Yeah, if you're Stewie right there, if you go on and if you win that 1v2, you put that in your pocket, you take it to your team, you say, hey, that's what we need. Let's jumpstart it back in the other direction, because right now what we're doing is not working the Liquid way. You can see, though, it's Chaos that are excited. They pick up another round here, and it does make sense. 11-7. What will the response be from Team Liquid? Looks like some Techninas, some Deagles, and a Scout. They're on NAF, Nasty NAF. All that goodness.
No one's even giving him a fight, I was going to say. Right. Vanity comes out on Heaven, and he will be gone in an instant. Blink and you miss it. Zepp as hell, and he hasn't seen Grim cross, but that should be a free kill. I should stop saying words because they're coming back to haunt me and Chaos as well. The Tech-9 at a range through the window drops Zeppa. Marky holding on to A. Stewie putting the pressure on with the smoke down. Naf wrapping outside. Jonji's not covering him either. They need support as now the tag has come through. Marky's going to swing. Jonji's got a kill. Marky dead, and Jonji overwhelmed by Twist coming out the door. This is back and forth and back again. Leaf up the ladder. He's been spotted. He had a chance. Grim turned away, but the double fake, the re-peek for Leaf, it's what gets him lost in the source. 8 for Liquid. They're going to win it with pistols.
Man, Naf with any scoped weapon. I don't care what it is. If it's the AUG back in garage, it's the scout outside. The AWP's pretty nice too, I guess, but he doesn't even need it.
Now that was a camera shot, if I've ever seen one. Just all up in some Zeppa right there.
Everyone's going full Xantares, you know, like nose to the monitor, full sweat.
Full sweat on the brow.
On the screen.
Harry Russell now motions his mouth and begins to announce.
Yes, I do, Trace. And well, in this round, it's only pistols for Chaos, so there's not really much to talk about just yet. They're going to set up with Jonji down here in secret. Now, last time he was here, didn't fare too well for him. Maybe things are different this time. Maybe this is where, well, never mind.
It's a great story there for a minute. Like, really.
Yeah, man, it was sounding cool, but actually we should have been getting excited about Zeppa, who's opened up into the lobby. And now the rest of his team are in lobby. Actually, all of Chaos are in the lobby. Grim's trying to hold on to the bomb, and dropping that Molotov has bought him some precious time to retrieve it. And now Chaos know that Liquid know that they know lobby's clear.
But who knows about that? Like, there's a lot of knowing to know about knowing, you know?
No one.
No one.
Well, I don't really know what I'm even thinking anymore, as this B site now is just falling apart thanks to Elige. Like, thankfully, if one man knows, it's Elige. And
he
well,
knows.
apart from Zeppa, you know, you gotta big up Zeppa, because well, Twist, actually, he's the guy that we gotta be bigging up right now. Oh, but Marky, man, new addition. No, he's the guy we gotta be getting excited about, because he's in this 1v2. And on the other side, who even is it? Twist and Grim. Marky, move it in with the Deagle, looking for these kills, but nothing's gonna present itself. He needs to show us why he's the man that we talk about, but a missed shot there gives up his position. And, well, Twist, back to him again. He's the real talking point in the round. 2 for him, 2 for Elige, and 9 on the board for Liquid.
And that just goes along with the testament. You know, sometimes if you know, you know.
Yeah, man.
You know?
I know. Hugo?
No.
Sorry, Pusha T reference. I couldn't help myself. Anyways, Chaos. They make it just that. I mean, there was an idea there, but ultimately, we see Liquid sitting on full buy. Utility, weaponry, Zeus in Vanity's hands.
Like that. Oh, it's fast for Elige. He's not playing the smokes. The main drops come in. Zeppa's dropped him, and Elige from the back. He's got to turn around and spray. Jonji just about gets the kill in the last couple of bullets. Grim's still got a pick on A, and he's going to drop B. He wants nothing to do with this, and Liquid will follow him with the bomb too. Stewie holding onto lobby can actually molly their rotation once again. That's nice. It's going to slow things down for Chaos. Vanity runs right through it. He does not care. He's got a Zeus, and he's here to tase. No opportunity given. Liquid lock down the site. They hold some tight angles, and now the retake has got to be up to armorless AKs and saved pistols.
Well, he was elected to tase, not to praise here. It's Vanity actually given the AK to try and close the distance back into the round. And he has opened up with one. Oh, and another for Vanity. Now down to the clutch, and Stewie here at ramp. Oh, we get spotted. Vanity, the bomb's not planted for Stewie, but that nade should have it locked in.
Oh my.
And Stewie with the slam dunk puts a 10th on the board for Team Liquid.
Yeah, I don't blame them for not picking up the AWP and decon the round prior to that, because these rounds have been very fast, very aggressive, even called by Liquid, right? That quick main drop into an eco, risky move, but getting the bomb down vent was the right call for Grim. He goes straight into lower once he gets dinked by the CZ above the hut. And that's what Liquid need, the bomb plant. And even though things get dicey, Chaos have a way of making even the most impossible rounds seem winnable. But not one, and Liquid are one behind, 10 to 11. A quick pause before the buy round of Chaos. This is the first real buy since Liquid started winning, right? 3 in a row for the T side. Chaos have had a couple of pretty clean ecos where they've at least put up damage at a bare minimum. Liquid in the last 3 rounds have only saved 5 players, 2-2-1. So the money is definitely beatable here for Chaos. If they can win some clean rifle rounds, get back in control. You can see only Stewie has cash to save. So this is not as one-sided as it may. Well, I mean, obviously it's not one-sided. It's 10-11, but
You're right, it is one-sided.
It's up for grabs.
Zeppa-sided, 24-14. I think he's making a case for it, or at least trying to. You are right. We do sit on a hinge here, 11-10. What a presence shown here across the map, as does usually happen. Play that map control. You play the time down.
And that is the bread and butter of the game that we love. And here they go over here towards outside. It's Grim leading that charge. Twist going to move in behind him, drop down onto main. Now, you look at the response from Chaos. They've got a lot of presence here towards main, and then 2 players in Heaven and Hell. So really covering all sides of that mortal coin. Here comes the push. And they get close towards Hell. Twist going to try and run the gauntlet. There's 2 in Heaven as well. This is such a weird round. How on earth is this going to pan out? Like, if you're Liquid, surely you're not ready for this many players everywhere you go. That flash actually falls past Twist as well. Like, that wasn't just bad timing on the turnaround. That was a bad flash to begin with. Twist has found another. Vanity just walks out and takes one to the dome. But Leaf and Jonji are here to get things back under control in some way, shape, or form. Naf in the lobby, the only man rivaling Zeppa on the scoreboard. And he's going to continue to do that. One more kill, and he's on the same level. But Marquis wrapping around has got him dead to rights. This is all over the place. It falls to Grim in the 1v2. 20 seconds left, and he's going to attempt the mad dash into this B site.
The quick drop, it's been saving Liquid in round after round, but this one will be heard. Chaos can hear the feet pitter-patter towards lower. Door and plant for Decon as well. He doesn't have a control there, so Chaos might be able to set up in the door fast. Grim's going to go above into the rafters. He misses the jump. He's got to stick it. He's got to hang around for the fight, and they're coming at him together. Marquis with the kill, and Chaos will get the retake under wraps, even spamming the body for Leaf. Love that.
And I mean, that very well could have went the Liquid way. Let's be honest. Yeah. I mean, of course, you're excited you win that one, but you did line up in the doorway. You did create a fatal funnel there for yourselves. You just think you're lucky stars that Grim couldn't hit his shots. So 12-10, we see chaos continue to ensue here at ESL Pro League Season 12.
Or hit his jump, right? I wonder what would have happened if he actually made it up into the rafters, because that's a really powerful position. You see a lot of teams wallbang that, but Chaos, they just ran right out. There was a good chance there for Grim, but he can hear how fast they're rotating, and he knows if he gets caught mid-air, he's screwed regardless. So goes for it, tries to take the fight, and Marquis will take him down. Marquis looked nice in this inaugural game for Chaos as well. Had some good shots. So let's see if that keeps up, because Chaos 2 above Liquid right now. And as we talked about, even though Liquid get the plant, which will facilitate this buy, which is always nice, you know, Liquid, in those 3 rounds that you see on the T side, they were not clean. They were coming down to clutches, 2vx's, and so even this buy shows the result of that as well. Chaos are in a position where if they win this rifle round, Liquid have 1 more buy left in the half, assuming they, you know, don't follow up and pick up a force or some sort. Chaos in a really good spot.
Well, initially, it's a slow start to this round for Liquid. They don't throw any smokes outside. They keep it low and slow into the lobby.
Yeah, a lot of nades used by Chaos here early on, too. Switch up cameras for you so you can just see the sort of angles held here by Liquid. Really haven't budged off of these. But then again, neither of Chaos. So let's see what Stewie. He's going to go ahead and pull the pin on the grenade up here. Looks like it's going to be some sort of upper exec from the looks of it. Look come out screaming out of the squeaky door. Here they go. Liquid's going to attempt to take the upper bomb site. Marquis with 2. Nap only good for 1. Elige has 1 of his own. But it's Jonji and Zeppa that keep this one firmly in the grasp of Chaos. Now just Twist with a Galil in his hands and a big smoke in the way. What's he going to do? How's he ever going to defeat this problem? He's not. It's Zeppa with the answer, with the shot through the smoke. And we see Chaos keeping it just that, 13-10.
Chaos set a precedent on that T side with the upper hits, and if we look to that final between Liquid and EG the other day, what Liquid were constantly doing is the exact same. These fast A takes, even if it's not out of spawn, lining up the flashbangs, popping through door. As the Chaos have been waiting for that round, they had a 4-man stack on that A bomb side. They have Vanity in heaven with the orb not needed, the Marquee crossfire towards a CT vent with Jonji, Zepper at the back of the site. They were ready for that. They'd read it like a book.
Jonji played that very, very well. You know, like he wasn't itching to take gunfights. The longer he waited, the more valuable that position became. But this round, it's already spiraled off to a wild little start with Naf Deegan down 1. Vanity is so hungry for these kills. He swings with the USP and then finishes the job with the orb. Stewie, this is a pretty tall order, and that's not going to win the round. 14 for Chaos, as they look to get Nuke onto their belts and they move 1-0 up in this series.
Yeah, to go back to that EG Liquid final that went OT in the first map of Nuke, it was constant up hits for Liquid. It took them like 3 or 4 times to actually win one. They kept going off the back of like a main smoke and a flash and 1 molly, and it didn't really work. They only finally broke through when they had a triple molly exec, cut off hot roof, back silo, and CT vent where Jonji was playing. So yeah, you don't have a lot of time. You don't have the room to start playing for those upper takes at this point if Chaos are ready for it and they have these heavy setups. So Liquid need another answer, and it might be outside. Lee just crossing fast. He's got down towards Secret with only a bit of damage taken. Leaf looks hungry to push the ramp. He has done so in the past. Everyone holding off now for Chaos. Liquid have that lower control, but they're not rushing it, right? Elijah's still waiting on the smoke fade to see if anyone's going to over-rotate or give him a kill towards main. Chaos do the opposite. They tuck in. This is a good call. They set up safe inside of A and give away nothing. Jonji's just holding for information outside. Zeppa can assist with utility and spot for info. He knows that his hell side is compromised potentially as well as he looks down the ladder. So this is a good setup. Leech coming back out. Jonji misses the shot, though, too tight of an angle to hit. And now Liquid want A.
Flash in for Liquid, and that's going to get Vanity off the angle, but only briefly. And will he be ready for these players moving in through main and heart? Marky gets the information, and Vanity is just lighting up the server. He'll complete the round with 3. Leaf there to round it out. And a 15th on the board for Chaos. Now, this is a real nasty spot to be in. Liquid, they put everything into that round. They've now got absolutely nothing to work with here, up against 15. So they might be saying bye-bye to Nuke and hello to Overpass if they can't pull this, this force bite out from nowhere.
Yeah, great comms for Chaos. They've had the setups, even when they're a man down, able to win that round. They know where Liquid are going, and it's never seemed too confusing. Big buy for Liquid with Deagles and Tech9s. Jonji, you cheeky bugger. He's going to knife Naf in the vent as a Liquid try and get down towards lower.
How are you just going to cut up Napper like that, you know?
Wow.
Well, he doesn't survive for long. There was the revenge party coming in. Marky, what are you doing? What is this?
Tempting fate is what we call it.
Risky.
Stewie's now moved back in, though, to have to keep an eye on this ladder because Marky was very, very loud here. And inside of the site, you've still got Leaf holding on. And, well... dodging shots and doubling up. Leaf finishing it out, dropping down.
Good grief.
It's the hat trick for Leaf as Chaos take